Have you ever heard of a game called Scalebound? If you haven't, that's fair, because it's not really a game that exists. It was supposed to be the flagship title on the new Xbox generation after the Xbox 360. However, this game was never released, and we barely know much about it. So, I decided to take a look as to what happened to Scalebound. Scalebound was supposed to be Xbox's next big exclusive, and then it vanished. Dragons, PlatinumGames, Xbox exclusive. Scalebound was publicly revealed during Microsoft's E3 2014 press conference, marking a significant moment for Xbox One exclusives. Developed by PlatinumGames and published by Microsoft Studios, the game was directed by renowned developer Hideki Kamiya, whose involvement immediately generated buzz due to his prior successes like Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, and Bayonetta, just to name a few. The announcement trailer showcased the protagonist bounded with a massive dragon in a fantasy world, blending action RPG elements with stylish combat, which fueled widespread hype among gamers. This reveal positioned Scalebound as a potential flagship title for Xbox One, promising innovative dragon companionship mechanics alongside co-op features. PlatinumGames served as the primary developer for Scalebound, leveraging their expertise in high-octane action titles established through games like Bayonetta and Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Microsoft Studio acted as the publisher, securing the project as an Xbox One exclusive to bolster their first-party lineup in 2014. The core appeal of Scalebound lay in its action RPG framework, featuring a customizable dragon companion named Lathan, allowing players to fight alongside, ride, and even control the beast directly. Stylish combat promised intricate swordplay scaling with dragon-sized changes for massive attacks. Co-op elements including 4 players support from start to finish, and added replayability with shared dragon control in boss fights. As an Xbox One exclusive, Scalebound was marketed to differentiate Microsoft's console in a competitive 2014 landscape, with the E3 trailer generating immediate social media buzz. The game's fantasy setting in the world of Draconia, with elemental powers and open-world exploration, promised a fresh take on RPGs. The game centered on protagonist Drew, a modern young man transported from contemporary Earth to the fantasy world of Draconia. Low-key, that is Isekai before Isekai became mainstream. Interesting. Where he bonds with a customizable dragon named Thuban. This partnership formed the core of its real-time combat mechanics, blending PlatinumGames' signature high-speed action with deep RPG progression, open-world exploration, and 4-player co-op functionality throughout the entire campaign. This distinctive narrative twist featured Drew retaining his urban personality, completed with headphones blasting modern music, creating a deliberate clash between his reluctant, street-smart demeanor and the medieval fantasy setting populated by massive beasts. Scalebound aimed to break new grounds by integrating dragon commands into fluid melee combat, where players could issue orders to Thuban or even take direct control of the dragon for aerial assaults. The world of Draconia comprised vast open regions and traversable on foot or through environmental puzzles involving dragon abilities. The world scaled dynamically to Drew's power level, starting intimate and expanding to godlike battles against titanic creatures. Scalebound supported drop-in 4-player co-op from the campaign's outset, allowing friends to join as additional characters who summoned their own dragons. enabling coordinated massive battles as seen in the E3 2016 Sea Monster demo. Co-op integrated story-driven scenarios, with players scaling up together against bosses. And cross-play between Xbox One and Windows 10 was planned. Unlike PlatinumGames' typical solo focus, co-op was not tacked on but designed for collaborative dragon commands and combo chains. Everyone expected and wanted Scalebound to be the new great breakout IP. Unfortunately, this didn't occur. Development challenges, including scope creep and creative differences with Microsoft, led to its cancellation, however, leaving fans with only demos and trailers that showcased its potential. Scalebound was officially cancelled on January 9, 2017, after over 4 years of development. Microsoft's public statement read, "After careful deliberation, Microsoft Studios has come to the decision to end production for Scalebound." This announcement shocked the gaming industry, as Scalebound was positioned as a major Xbox One and PC exclusive following its reveal at Xbox E3 2014. PlatinumGames director Hideki Kamiya publicly apologized to fans shortly after, acknowledging the team's shortcomings. This event highlighted broader issues in AAA games development, particularly for Western publishers partnering with Japanese studios on ambitious online titles. Even though Scalebound was first unveiled at Microsoft E3 2014, development began around 2010, initially at PlatinumGames before Microsoft acquired publishing rights in 2013. The game faced early reboots, shifting from a female protagonist to a male and refining its co-op mechanics. By E3 2016, previews highlighted promising gameplay but noted performance issues and underdeveloped systems. Rumors of trouble surfaced in early January 2017, with reports of halted development and parted ways between Microsoft and PlatinumGames. Xbox head at the time, Phil Spencer, later described it as a difficult decision, but better for Xbox gamers in the long term. Even years later, I'm still having random thoughts about what happened to this game, and I've only saw previews and demos of this game, so it's kind of depressing. PlatinumGames later admitted inexperience with large-scale online systems, as Scalebound's multiplayer features proved technically challenging. Management issues including scope expansion and delays compounded problems. Hideki Kamiya noted in 2021 that the team lacked experience for such ambition. Unfortunately, Scalebound's demise resulted from intertwined technical, managerial, and visionary failures, with PlatinumGames bearing primary responsibility. Engine struggles and co-op issues snowballed into restarts and hellish delays, with Microsoft's live service push exacerbating scope creep. The fallout between Microsoft and PlatinumGames amplified existing narratives around Xbox struggles, particularly in Japan where console sales were minimal. Scalebound was positioned as a key Japanese exclusive to bolster ambitions there, alongside efforts like Phantasy Star Online 2. Despite the blow, PlatinumGames pivoted successfully to Nier Automata, which released in February of 2017 and became a critical and commercial hit. So, unfortunately, I don't think we're ever gonna get a Scalebound game because we have Monster Hunter games. Monster Hunter proved that the Scalebound idea would have been great if they somehow managed to execute it. But what do you think? Have you even heard of Scalebound before this video? Do you think Scalebound would have done well? Let me know down in the comments. And please be sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.
だからこれ僕自分のゲーム作りのセオリーとして持ってるもので、これは三上さんから学んだことなんですけど、その欠点をなくすっていう作り方じゃなくて、いいところを伸ばすっていう作り方をすると、それが大事だっていうふうに教わってて、僕の中でもそれが自分のゲーム作る時の約束になっていて、そのどこがダメかを探して潰していくっていうことよりも、どうやったらこのゲームがもっと魅力的になるのか、それがあるんだったらそれをもっとどうやったら伸ばせるのかっていう、そういうところにフォーカスして僕は作ってる。